All right. Okay, this looks interesting. This is Dordogne. I am in the way of a little bit of the menu. Let me hide myself for a moment so you can see everything that's there. We have the new game, the credits, and settings. All the buttons are kind of cute. They've got, looks like they're made of paper and held on with little bits of blue tape. I do like this watercolor kind of art style very much. It's one of the things that initially drew me to wanting to try this game. There's like a little animation to it with the water flowing over some rocks by a riverbed here. And at the side of the river are some, I want to say, 3D elements, because I don't think that specifically that bookbinder and I think that's a cassette tape. I'm not quite sure what there's like a little handheld piece that I don't know what is. Maybe a microphone? Oh my goodness, is that a microphone? Okay, I think it's a headphones, a cassette, and a little handheld microphone. And there's also a red bag that says Mimi and a cute hat, which I saw on the box art as well, which I believe belongs to, well, us. All right, let's get started. I guess first, before I hit new game, I just want to introduce myself. Hi, I'm Spork. If you haven't been here before, welcome. And if you're new here, welcome. I don't really know how to talk about this yet. This is a very new idea for me. I've been a live streamer for a long time. This is new. I will be your game taster, your guide through this game. We're playing Dordogne today. This is my first foray into trying to make a YouTube video where you can close your eyes while I play. Specifically, I was inspired to do this because I realized there are absolutely, I could not find a single YouTube that gave gameplay videos for people who can't see, and I wanted there to be something like that out there. So here I am. Close your eyes, unwind, relax, let the stress of the day go as I explore this game, and at the end, I'll try to give my earnest thoughts on my impression of the game. Full disclosure, I have played a little bit of this game before on stream, but that's one of the reasons I thought it would be a good start. All right, there's rain and calling. It's a dark night. Je ne sais, the logos for the companies making it are showing up as we're seeing rain, like we're looking up at the sky and it's falling on our face. Oh, and now we're seeing some watercolor, like tumultuous clouds. Like we're in the middle of a storm, peeking slowly from above? Question mark? Where are we? Well, lightning. Oh, yep. It's a little city. There's a highway with cars.
What is your first memory?
What is your first memory?
Mine is somewhere in the last few months before my 13th birthday. Whatever happened before is gone. Forever gone.
Alright, we're inside the car.
I don't remember anything.
Doesn't remember anything. Oh, there's moving in the back seat of this car. It's filled with clutter, a purse, glasses, a banana. Chapter 1, the house. There's a little drawing of a house covered in bushes, okay? Mimi. Oh, she's got short brown hair, red glasses, kind of serious looking, almost safari-like greenish shirt, kind of teal. Mimi says, "This dream again. My head hurts, and so does my back." They slept in the back of their car. Oh, their phone buzzed or something in their bag. Where's my phone? Must be Dad. Oh, open the bag by clicking and lifting up. There's a brown bag here. We'll open it up. There's definitely a phone in there. All right, we're holding the phone. It says new message. I like that this is supposed to be a digital display. We're holding it in our very kind of painted 2D hands, you know, and it's a sort of an older phone. It wasn't not a touch screen, but the display is all clearly, like, I want to say made with a green pencil. It's pixelated, but filled in. It's fully, like, it feels hand-drawn, even though it's supposed to be digital. All right, it says new message. I'll click read. Messages from Fabrice. Where are you? Your mother is worried sick. And then Mimi says, of course it's Dad. As if you weren't... ... Oh, as if he weren't worried sick, I suppose? All right, I have the option to answer. So I guess that's what I do. Oh, yeah, I waited too long, and she says I should answer. All right, let's answer. I have two choices, not far from Dordogne. I think that's how that is pronounced. I apologize. I believe it's French. Or almost at the house. Not far from Dordogne. Let's do that. So I scroll down. I sent that. My phone instantly buzzes. Quickly, for once, let's see what he has to say. I'll read that message as well. From Fabrice. What are you hoping to achieve? You know what I want. I want to clear the house out. Mimi is, I guess, talking to herself. Nora left me a box. Memories. I need to find out more. So, I guess she doesn't... Memories. Didn't she? She said she lost her memories. So maybe these are lost memories of her childhood, perhaps? All right, let's answer. I have two options again. I need to do this. I need to find answers. Or I don't want to fight with you. Ooh. So I guess her father disapproves of her going. All right. I sent that message and I instantly got another one back. And Fabrice says, you don't. Come home, in his text. Mimi thinks or says, he'll never understand. He hates or hated Nora. So we don't yet know who Nora is. New message? Doesn't matter. The removal people are coming on Friday to get rid of all the junk. Do what you want, but you can't change the past. Oh, it's like almost a Polaroid in where the dialogue picture is next to the text. And in this one, she's looking very pouty. This isn't going to be easy. Come on, Mimi. You can do it. Oh, she's looking a little glum now in that image. All right, I should stop answering for now, or else he'll keep sending me messages until I come home. Oh, in the back seat, you can see the animation of her character taking her glasses off and rubbing her head. Oh, she's a little stressed about it, I guess. In the same week, I lost my job and my grandmother Nora died. And I got my hands on two letters. Oh, so Nora is her grandmother. And she's also unemployed. Oh, and she's yawning in the back seat. I guess I'm taking too long reading. Two letters. Oh, my cursor. I'm just hovering my cursor over see what's going on. Let's see, in the front seat. I think these are the letters that she's talking about. I found them on the driver's seat here. I'm just noticing there's I think there is a cooler. And I thought that was a banana before, but I want to correct myself and say I think that is a baguette. And I bet that is some sort of soft cheese. And this looks like coffee sitting here. She's got some snacks. She's got some quality snacks in this front seat. All right, let's see these not pictures. These letters. Dear Fabrice. Oh, so this is a letter. This is a letter to her dad. Why does she have this letter? Oh, I guess we'll find out. I'm writing to let you know that in accordance with your mother's will and your recent phone calls, the Dordogne house will be emptied next week. I would like to express how deeply sorry I am for your loss. Nora was a friend of mine, and I hope you don't mind me saying, but despite your differences, I know you cared as much for her as she cared for you. I don't know if that's a veiled insult kind of deal or not, because the person we were playing, it would seem, thought that he hated her. So maybe they were just having a complex relationship, which is very, very normal and okay. Please let my office know if you change your mind regarding the sale of the house. Given the current state of the market, I have no doubt you'll find a buyer before December. But a property like this should stay in the family. You will find in this envelope a few words addressed to your daughter. Thank you for giving it to her directly. With my most sincere condolences, Simone Langlios, notary in Bordeaux, France. Oh, yep, there's the dialogue again. Yep, I stole this letter from Dad. He was never going to tell me about Nora, about my own grandmother. But the other message, that was the biggest surprise. She's looking a little bit sad. How do I get to the other letter? In the top corner, there's a back option. I guess I click that. Where's the other letter? Oh, my character's moving to the front seat. The little car I was in is jolted as the weight shifted. That's a nice little touch. Oh, we're seeing rain coming down from the outside of the window. It was a quiet car.
Dear Mimi,
Oh,
this letter will come as a surprise to you. Your father decided to cut ties with me 20 years ago. A choice I understood, but never accepted. This letter is about goodbyes.
cat by the river.
I will be gone by the time you read it.
Driving past a lot of greenery, some people on a walkway, down a hill now. All beautiful watercolor. The car is 3D, which is a little bit jarring.
I've left something for you in my house. A box of memories and a letter. I hope you like to play and explore as much as you did the last time you visited Dordogne.
The little cat that was by the river is chasing a dragonfly.
Forever with you, Nora.
Oh, we're parking where the cat was. The cat ran off. They're fine. That's a sweet letter. All right, so our character's out of the car, staring into the sunlight, looking around. Pausing and taking it all in. It's kind of nice that the game is taking its time with that. It panned out to a beautiful house, kind of cottage style, I want to say. Up on a hill. There's like a little overgrown or off-season garden kind of thing. There's a big tree with a swing on it to the right. Let's see. Mimi says, I don't remember this place. I've been here before, but I don't remember anything. I wonder would they hide the key somewhere? Find a way to get into the garden, it says at the top. All right. WASD to move and left click. I confused left and right for a moment. Left click to interact. Okay. Alright, there's a closed gate. I don't seem to be able to interact with the gate at all. My pointer does turn into a hand when I get over the mailbox, however. I can see something on the letterbox. Oh, a key. Someone must have dropped it in there. It's a very vertical letterbox. You don't see ones like this very often, I don't think. All right, I'm lifting up the lid to it. Let's empty that letterbox. I had a very determined look on my face for that piece of dialogue. All right, I have a grabby hand. Ads. That's a really good deal if you need a power saw. It says 50% off. All right. And then, all right. Someone's lost their cat. Oh, it's a little cat picture. Missing cat poster. All right. And one more letter. I think the box is empty now. October 1st, 2002. To Nora's family. I just heard about Nora's passing, and I want to share with you my deepest sadness. The whole town shares your pain, and we hope you will find peace in knowing how much good Nora did since she moved to the region in the 50s. Our most sincere condolences. The mayor, Pauline Prévost, the deputy mayor, Simon Alik, everybody at the town council, and the town market. Oh, so she was very well liked. That's very sweet. Okay, I go back. I can't get my fingers through the opening. But the letterbox is loose. I think I can lift it and shake it. Oh, I do see the key. There's a key right at the very bottom. Click and move my mouse side to side to shake the letterbox. Darn, the key is stuck at the bottom of the letterbox. Let's see if I can take it back. Let's see if I can take the back off the letterbox. Spoilers, I know you can. I figured this out. I did play this last time. I got this far. There's two little screws. We magically have a screwdriver. I want to point out, I do not know where that screwdriver comes from. But it looks like you grab and rotate your mouse to like emulate twisting the screwdriver. Oh, right. Oh, now yeah. Thankfully, I had a screwdriver in the car. At least they cover up that plot hole. All right, so the second screw, we'll just take care of that real quick. Rotate the mouse a little bit, pull that screw out of the back. Oh, got it. Let's grab that key. All right, cursor is a mouse again. Click and move to the side, and then get the key.
Okay.
All right, we have the key. Now I'll be able to open the door. Now I can lift up the gate's latch, and it seems like everything I need to interact with sparkles. The gate was not sparkling just a moment ago. Then I lifted the latch and it started to kind of emanate light. So that's a nice little clue, I suppose. Now to the house. I can move my character around on the screen. They're three-dimensional, but the background, while three-dimensional, is still very much watercolored. So they've probably applied some of the watercolor textures to some simple planes and stuff like that. I just walked up to the swing on the tree that I'd noticed from back by the car. I was pretty sure I used that swing. Alright, so we're supposed to walk up to the house. So let's do that. Let's go up these stairs, and I guess this is the door. A little icon to click to go in has happened. Oh, they look a little nervous in their icon. It says, wow, I'm shaking. Oh, the key is actually shaking a little bit. It looks like I need to move it into the keyhole, but it was definitely shaking a little bit. Alright, then I twist like I did with the screwdriver. Oh, and then the knob started sparkling. Oh, that wasn't the doorknob. That was just another key latch thing? The knob is in the middle of the door. That's different. I look determined. Alright, Mimi, I should say, looks determined. Here we go. old wooden kind of green door. Very pretty. Oh, there's it's got the animated blue stripes on her forehead. Overwhelmed, perhaps? Exhausted? I don't know what that look means, honestly. I don't remember anything about this place. Yet, this house feels like home. Too bad I can't see a thing. It is kind of dark. Aside from, conveniently, a candle. Wow. This does not feel like a puzzle game at the moment, that's for sure. Find some light to look around the house. Obviously, I need to walk up to this candle, so I'll do that. Next to the candle is a picture of, it looks like maybe a little baby boy. It's all watercolored very loosely, so it's kind of abstract even. He's holding a bear and has a pacifier, and there's a girl or a longer haired person, both blonde. Looks like they have a little Polaroid camera in the hand that's not holding their baby brother's hand. So there's a little picture frame. Here's the candle. There's matches and a pen as well. Oh, I remember the pen. I'll try to pretend I don't know though. Here you are. All right. I now open the matchbox by pulling, it says. All right. I'm lifting out a match. Oh, I'm going to try to strike it on the box. I've done so, and now, as soon as that was a nice touch, actually. As soon as I lit the candle, they made the whole scene brighter. That's good. Key, check. Light, check. Next goal, the box Nora left for me? Stop talking to yourself, Mimi. And the pen starts glowing over here. That's behind this. I guess those are fake plants. There's some sort of plant on this little, I don't know what this is, like a side table, I guess, that had this candle on it. Wait, this pen.
Wait.
Rotate. Sure looks like a pen. Remove the cap. Click and pull. I'm removing the... Oh, it's a classic fountain pen with the, like, wide, flat teeth kind of thing. I don't know how to describe it. Rotate the pen cap. I like how we've pulled... Oh, we've pulled away to the pen cap because... That's right, there's a secret inside the pen. There's a paper. Do you remember this pen? It says on this little rolled up bit of paper. I knew you would find it right away. Yours truly, Nora. I spent a summer writing with this. Writing in my... ... Wait, I remember. There's a very shocked face. Oh my goodness, the art for her little photo in the corner there. Her dialogue photo, the tiniest of eyes. It shrank so small. So surprised. Okay. Oh, we're transitioned. Everything's spiraling. There's the screwdriver. Things are blue and dreamlike. What is that sound?
And make sure she brushes her teeth. She's always trying to get out of doing it.
Fabrice, I know how to bring up a child. I'm glad she's here with me. We'll have fun, the two of us.
That was before we moved to the States. 1982, I think.
Young version of her
We have
pouting.
to go now. Mimi? Mimi!
Yes?
Say goodbye.
Her parents are in the car. She's trudging very reluctantly over. I don't think she's a fan of being left with her grandmother. All right. The car is driving away. Her grandmother's grabbed her bag. Both of them have straw hats, both her and her grandma. That's cute. The car drives away on a beautiful hill. Oh, there's some like eye emotion happening, like that watery kind of holding back feelings. Oh, she looks up and sees her grandmother waving to her. Ooh. All right, Nora says, come on, let's get your suitcase to your room. Mimi, young version, much longer hair. kind of very grumpy, it seems. It says, whatever, okay. Unpack my suitcase in the bedroom upstairs. So that's our current goal. Alright, we've opened up the gate. I am now in that exact same area that I was in. Oh, there's a little, but it looks much more vibrant compared to the version of it that older Mimi saw just a minute ago. How do I click on this? Spacebar? There we go. Oh, I found a sticker. Okay, so there's cute little sort of side games or little bonus something or others. Alright, so I'm just curious because we walked over here as adult Mimi. I was curious what young Mimi would be like. Alright, I guess we should just go inside. Mimi entering the house, young version, similarly gloomy expression compared to the old version entering this house. This is going to be a long summer. So she's spending the whole summer at her grandmother's house. Oh, this is the kitchen. It's a beautiful kitchen. Very, I want to call it old-timey. It's very authentic kind of feeling. It's got that very classic old refrigerator with the big long handles on the side, a little freezer at the top kind. Looks like a radio and a bunch of plants sitting at the top of the refrigerator. There's pans and ladles hanging from a bar up here with probably some spices and cooking supplies. The window has these colorful streamers instead of a curtain, which is interesting. Fairly modern art looking kind of clock up on the wall. A radiator with a plant on it. This is definitely a gas stove because of the way that the burners are set up, and a sink. And then we're in the pantry. Looks like there's a bottle filled with strawberries, or maybe that's supposed to be strawberry jam. I see ham and some bananas and a handful of other things. We'll explore more of this later. I think we are supposed to go upstairs. Oh, wait, but I see a little shiny diamond. Let's click on that. It's another sticker. This one's a red and a blue button. The other one was some kind of little branch, little plant bit. What does that do? I've clicked in this hallway by the stairs and I go, boring. Maybe the paintings are on the wall? This house emanates warmth. I don't know how else to say it. The sunlight's always pouring in. The surfaces are cluttered in a homey way. Lots and lots of paintings and pictures on the walls. It's very inviting and warm and lived in. Like there's a whole life inside of this house. With all the stuff and things. Alright, I'm in a room. I see my suitcase. I see my grandmother sitting on the bed. The window's open. I'm gonna talk to my grandmother. Nora says, go and unpack first, then we can have something to eat. I guess that means go to my suitcase. Arg, why do I have to do it now? Very grumpy face. The suitcase has a bunch of travel stickers on it. I recognize a couple logos from the studio that makes it. And then there's a bunch of other stickers on it that say Dordogne, which look like actually like merch stickers for the game or something, which is cute. Open your suitcase. Oh, I have to actually undo the latches. Okay. So I've undone the two latches of my suitcase, and now I can open the top. Oh, I opened up the top drawer of this dresser, and the words mum and protective have manifested over the insides of my suitcase. So I guess those are the thoughts that are coming to mind as I'm doing this. Protective? Is that... I don't know what this does. Always protecting me as if I'm a baby. I picked protective. I guess, yeah, it's whatever my thoughts are as I am presented with things. Tiring and dad. It was her dad speaking to her at the car, and she seemed very not thrilled. Let's go with tiring. Oh, it's not about him. Now I'm thinking more, she keeps inventing problems, and she's exhausting. Oh, I have put a polka dot shirt and some pants, and now some green flip-flops and a red shorts or something into this top drawer. And the game is prompting me with the sparklies to close that drawer and open the next one. All right, 2 more words have manifested. We have hope and boring. Let's go with hope. I can't help myself. Still negative. I hope the summer will pass quickly. That was certainly not what I was hoping for with that choice. And with that, I have pulled out socks and underwear and some very, very cool red sunglasses with like little lashes on the top. And now the game is prompting me to close the second drawer. Now we'll go for the bottom drawer. There's only one word I can choose here, and that's moving away. Oh, she's moving away with her family to America. I think there was something about that mentioned while Mimi was in the car at the very beginning of this. All right. I wish I could spend it with my friends instead of coming here. My guess is her parents are going to the U.S. to deal with the move and get things ready. So she can't stay by herself, and she needs to be with somebody. The drawer, I now have some pajamas, I guess, and toothbrush and toothpaste in the bottom drawer. It's prompting me to close that. And then there's a little letter. It says, "What's that? Mom must have popped this in my suitcase." It is... Oh! Yay! I've unlocked a new location. Grandma's house. I have a map now. A map. That'll be useful if I can get out of the house. The map says Dordogne. Official map by Michelin Scale 2.5. Well, alright. Alright, so we have some dots. This is a good choice in game design in some ways, because this map shows that I am in one location and that there are, based on the little dots, at least 6 other areas for me to explore potentially. So that leads me to feeling like maybe there's a lot more to this game, right? There's a lot more than just my experiences in this house. All right. We're done with unpacking this. Okay, I'd better go downstairs. Back in the room, we can look at it a little more. It's all still beautifully watercolor painted. Light pouring in, golden sunlight pouring in. I feel like maybe we're in sunset territory. Like that's how yellow this light is. But it feels warm and it feels super appropriate. The windows are wide open. It looks like I can click at the window actually. But there's a little lamp on a little bedside table. It's a old-fashioned wood bed with like big round knobs on the corners of the bedposts, sort of. Not like tall. It's not grandiose. It's still pretty, I don't want to say rustic, but like a little bit simpler. It's not grandiose. Grandiose. I can't words. And there's a patchwork quilt with lots of different colors, checkered and with white. All right, let's look out this window. What's it do? Oh, she's just looking a little sad in her polio now. It's first day. I miss my friends. Not even able to enjoy looking out, just wanting to not be here. Alright, there's a few other rooms up in this upstairs area that we're in. I'm going to continue. I think the game wants me to go downstairs and talk to my grandmother. Here's something. I think it's coming from the kitchen. It is. My grandmother is washing dishes with some of the most active suds I've ever seen. The whole sink is just exploding with bubbles. That's cute though. All right, let's talk to the grandmother. Nora, all done? Yep. Can I go and play outside? It's dinner time soon. Why don't you draw something? There's paper in the living room. Glum Mimi. Find some paper in the living room to draw. I'm assuming this is the living room. Alright. Your dad told me you had some homework to do over the summer for your new school? Huh. Oh. Don't want to think about homework right now. Another little diamond. Another sticker. Oh, it's a hair clip with a little plastic ducky on it. That's cute. What are these? I don't understand. Alright, so if this is a living room, I want one. Oh my goodness. There's like freaking palm trees. And like there's a big glass sunroom attached to this, I want to say. And there's just plants piled everywhere on it. There's like these two really big palm-like tree kind of things sticking up. I see a cactus and a little pot. There's just like dozens and dozens of plants. Light pouring in. An old, like the old-fashioned round, big, fat TV with an antenna sitting on top of it on a little rolly cart. Another slightly weirdly modern looking coffee table. It's like triangular. And what looks like a very old, maybe leather sofa with a big blanket thrown over it and a lot of comfy pillows. They've definitely worked hard to make this feel super cozy. Interestingly enough, because this game, just a little opinion I just noticed, in this scene, when we panned over, the developers have complete control over the camera and what we're seeing, and they have chosen to dominate this view as we pan over with a hat rack that is empty aside from one single men's hat, and it blocks so much of the view. It's really interesting. Let's see, I'm walking behind the sofa, behind a big lamp. There's a whole bunch of stuff over this fireplace here. I do see what's glimmering and catching my attention. There's books all along the wall with even a ladder going up to some of them. How fancy. And then this looks like a little sketching desk easel type thing with a little lamp clipped to it. And ooh, this has like rulers and interesting. I don't know what these little art pieces are, but there's definitely some drawing. I can only... Oops, gonna yawn. Oh, excuse me. I can only click on this green book, which we have seen in the starting screen. You've collected the binder. We saw this in the starting screen underneath that cassette tape, and it has also, every time we've gotten a little quest, a little piece of text, when that pops up, a little tiny image of this binder has also popped up. So I'm assuming this is very relevant. I couldn't find any paper, so let's use this old thing. Alright, see, draw? I'm not 7 anymore. What should I draw? Alright, so there's a pile of different papers and stuff, and it looks like the piece that I ripped out a page from that book. It's all It's not the right kind of paper for drawing. It's the kind you write on. It's got the little lines on it. I have a little pencil, and I said, I'm not even a kid anymore. What should I draw? I guess I pick up the pencil. And I can draw. It looks like it's telling me I'm going to, it's not making, I don't get a choice. I don't seem to be able to. It's just, looks like I can draw my dad. I'm going to draw my dad. He got glasses. He's got a nice pinstriped suit. What does my dad do for a living? Is he an accountant? I don't know. Parents, always a safe choice. Oh, and there's a picture of the mom, maybe? Okay, she looks like she's kind of smiling. She's got a just very normal, boots, pants, everything. Oh, I have finished. And Nora is asking, what amazing timing on her part. Have you finished? Yes, I have. Oh, I'm looking a little bit content with myself now.
What have you done? This isn't
I
for
didn't
drawing.
know. It looked old, and
Of course it's old. I've had it since before your dad was born.
it's just that I...
So the grandma was standing over her. She was doodling on the ground. Grandma walked off. It looks like the sun has set. I've fallen. Little young Mimi fell asleep on the floor. Grandma's coming back over. Mimi's pouting. Nora says, I'm sorry, Mimi. More words are coalescing here. We have silence, listen, and sorry. I personally, I don't think sorry is fair. I don't feel like she should necessarily have to apologize for drawing in a book when it was just right there and that she was told there was paper there, kind of. So let's listen. Oh, I didn't listen. Okay, all right, fine. Nora says, it's all right, sweetie. I guess Nora took a little time to collect her feelings. She was clearly upset. She's calmed down and she's come to talk now. You've never shown me that binder before. Is it a secret? Oh, her grandma's kneeling down now, getting more to her level. I usually lock it up in the attic. And Mimi goes, oh. There's three more words coalescing. Hidden, binder, and old. I think I want to click on hidden. Why do you hide it? Aw, Mimi's holding herself very defensively. She's got one hand on her other arm and she's just looking away. Aw, poor kid. It's a memory. It's a lot of memories, actually. This binder is very important to me. Your grandfather and I, we used to write to each other through these pages. So, it's precious. Yes, but maybe, you know what? Why don't you take it? What a turnaround. Why did she rip one of the pages out before doing that? Take it? Why? Because it wasn't meant to end. We used a binder so it would never be over. We could always add pages. Do you understand? I think so. It's like a never-ending book. Promise me you'll keep writing and drawing in it, that you'll keep it alive. Would you like me to show you how to use it? Aw, my grandma, I keep calling it I don't know if that's fair, but the grandma is now kind of gently putting their hand on the kid's shoulder and leaning in more. They're they're definitely trying to treat this kid, I want to say respectfully. I think it feels like the grandmother acted in like an impulse when she first saw her writing in it and has realized that that's not helpful for anybody. I'd actually love to hear anyone else's stories. If you have stories where something like that has happened to you, those learning moments that we have. I've definitely done that kind of thing before. And I find that the sooner you acknowledge it to the other person and apologize, the better. Especially if that apology comes with a solution or a peace offering, depending on what's happened. Mimi says, oh, and the image is smiling. The game screen still shows Mimi pouting and looking away and sulking. But the Polaroid version is a very positive, yeah! All right, so Nora is showing her how to use this book. First, you can write everything you need to remember to do here. Okay, so this is, all right, standard video game stuff, basically. There's a to-do list, which has in it checked off already. Unpack my suitcase in the bedroom upstairs. Reach Grandma in the kitchen and find some paper in the living room to draw. It also shows the map, and there's a tab on the side, which tells me there's probably going to be more tabs later. There's also, at the top, there's the word summary. Which looks like I can potentially click between that and maybe some other tabs that'll be at the top later. You can add the map your mother gave you. This way you can't get lost. All right. Oh, and now there's also a gallery. You will always keep the binder organized, so I'm hoping you'll do the same with the tabs. There's a little yellow tab with a flower and a pen. Those are two separate tabs. It says chapter 1, and we're in the gallery section now, and that's showing all the little sticker things I found, like I want to say it's a grapevine, the buttons, the rubber ducky, there was one of the house itself with the grandma in front. That's cute. All the little memories you've collected are tidied and stored in here. Maybe we'll put some new stuff in the binder over the holiday. It hinted at extra tabs and things getting unlocked later. Little like shadow tabs that hadn't happened yet. I'll let you explore it by yourself. Okay. What does this little pen tab do? Okay. So the flower tab is the stickers, and the pen tab is the words that I picked. And the ones that I chose look like they're like the main menu, actually. Little pieces of paper held on with little bits of blue tape. The ones that I picked look like they're taped in with two diagonal pieces, and the options I didn't choose are taped with a single one in the middle. Okay, that's subtle, but it gets the message across. All right. Oh, and my grandma and I hug, and now we are suddenly back in this weird daydream soup. Time travel? Memories? I'm seeing a snail, I'm seeing my cassette player, all kinds of stuff. Chapter 2, The River. The binder. I remember it now. Maybe the binder is in the box. This candle won't last forever. Let's open the shutters. I'll get some more natural light in the house, but also I just heard my phone buzz, and it looks like I can access my phone. I guess we should check that as well. So we're back at the bottom of the stairs in the present day, quote unquote. Adult Mimi is here, and let's check Adult Mimi's phone. Says I have one new message. Let's click on it. Whoa, there are a lot of history. Wow, I have messages with my shrink. Can I actually open these up? Oh, yep, I can. And the buttons in the bottom of the phone do nothing. Oh, there we go. There's a, okay. Okay, Fabrice, that's my father, I believe. Are you at the house? Let me know as soon as you arrive. All right, I guess I'll answer. At the house, nothing to report, or at the house, it's a bit freaky. I feel like my father's been pretty discouraging. I'm just going to let him know I'm at the house and that nothing. Because when people disapprove of what you're doing, you don't owe them energy to, at least in my opinion, you don't owe them energy to explain yourself. You can just leave them be. Okay, so we're going to open up the shutters. I'm walking into the living room.
So,
Holding the candle. Oh. Okay, all the lights pouring in. I just noticed a little detail. There is a blanket on top of the sofa still in this living room. However, it actually looks like the quilt that was up in the bedroom of young Mimi. That's better. Alright. Let's just look at the... Okay, there's still an easel and things there, but the book isn't there. The hat that was so predominantly there as well is not. Oh, and there's the door back into the hallway and now to the kitchen. Here we are. Let's open up these curtains. Let the light in.
okay.
There we go. Much better. This place hasn't changed. The animation showed me putting the candle into my pocket. I'm pretty sure. Don't put hot melted wax candles in your pocket, people. That's not advised. I would not advise that you do that. That is gonna be a mess. Okay, I've got another message. Alright, I guess we'll check that while we're in the kitchen here. Let the removals people deal with it, Mimi. Can I tell him off yet? I would very much like to. I'm gonna say it hasn't changed much, you know? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ignore his discouragement and just do this one. Because the other option, oh, which I forgot to read, was... something else. I have already forgotten. Wow, my brain is not good. I'm sorry. Okay. It wasn't a good option, though. It doesn't let me tell them off. It was more like, this is fine, whatever kind of stuff. Alright. Let's close out of the phone. Everything looks very similar to before, although I am noticing that there are fewer houseplants and there are fewer pots and things on this little ladle bar that was here, and I do see the items in here that are interactable to some extent are very clearly interactable sometimes. Like there's a very three-dimensional box with a paw print on it that I'm guessing is cat food. And there's also, I don't even know what this is on this red table here, but it looks like a small blue bag that's fastened shut, like a little paper bag. Like it's fish food or something. I don't know. It's got like, it looks like fish on the front of it, but like whales more, if that makes sense. Here's the pantry. This room is a mystery to me. It looks like it's been pretty much emptied out and hardly used. And there is a single, very interactable looking jar with I don't know what in it. Little kind of square roundy things. I can't even have a guess at what those are. So all in all, my impression of this is that her grandmother, Nora, who lived here, either hadn't been here for a good handful of time prior to her death, or she just really, really wasn't feeling well and couldn't take care of much and was not holding on to a lot of things either, because there really does feel like there's less, like the pantry's so empty, etc. And the plants in here look less verdant, I would say. They're not dead, but they definitely all kind of give me the feeling that they should be watered. Alright, so I don't know. Oops, wrong button. Not escape. Tab? What the heck? How do I get to my... no, these are the letters. That's not what I want. I have forgotten how to get to my book already. Oh no. Oh wait, I don't have access to the book because I'm... Oh, because I'm an adult. Is that why? Okay, so wait, what do I need to do? I don't know if this is an oversight of the game or if I am absolutely just failing at life right now. Let's go down this hall past the stairs and see if there's another room or building over here. Oh, this is the bathroom. There's a fantastic, goofy, long-necked black cat painting. There's a toilet with a flush button in the middle of it. And there's a medicine cabinet and a little sink. And oh, here we go. What are these? Books? Yes. This first book has like a happy flying robot on it. The second one says Voyage Magazine. It's got some sort of happy animals on it. Van life experience. Travel. Okay. I can't really read that. Thomas Marati's cabinet something. Oh, there's a letter here that says, Dear Mimi. Nora's family. Dear Mimi, here it is. Okay. No, this is the first one. Oh, I'm so confused. Okay. I guess that was confusing. The text from the game said Dear Mimi, but this one says Dear Nora. All right, it's fine. Maybe on the back of it said Dear Mimi. Dear Nora, I am sincerely sorry to hear the news about your health. There is, I believe, some solace to be found in knowing how long you have left. I take the liberty of saying this to you because we are friends and I have seen too many families torn apart after a sudden passing. As for your request, it has been received and will be dealt with shortly. I'm going to see what I can do from my side. There is a chance you might have to come down to the office in Bordeaux in the next few weeks to sign some documents. If you want to, we could fondly reminisce about the time your husband was teaching me French grammar and spelling. With infinite thanks for your words and deeds, your friend, Simone Langlois, Notary, Bordeaux, France. That's the same person who sent the letter to my dad previously. Where is it? It's that first letter. Right? Yep, same person. Okay. Was that all I was supposed to find there? It doesn't look like I can interact with that box of books anymore. Alright. I cannot leave the house. I am trapped in this place until I figure out what's going on. Let's go upstairs. Oh, and I've gotten another text message. Don't touch anything. You know what? Yeah, I wonder if I can just ignore him because I don't like that. That's really... He's being a real bummer. I haven't been here in 20 years. We have gone upstairs and we are now in that same bedroom where I had unpacked my clothes as a child. It is looking much more barren. There were paintings on the walls before. Those are gone. The quilt that was on this bed is definitely downstairs now. Currently, the shutters in this room are closed. Grandma left me a box. It should be in my room, right? I can't see a thing. Let's open the shutters. Or I could take that melted candle out of my pocket. Wait, what if it's still on? It's a lit candle in my pocket. Video game inventory logic. Oh, no, we're just going straight to the shutters. And clean white light streaming in. Little motes of dust. Feels good. Alright, I got another text. Kind of want to ignore it. Oh, let's look in the mirror. Let's see what's in here. Oh, maybe this is the box. I think we might have just found the box. Or no, maybe that's not the box. There's a tape with some snowflakes on it, like an old audio cassette tape. This is ancient. Grumpy expression, as I say, where am I going to find a tape player in 2002? Oh, of course, there was a date on a letter. It didn't even register. This is supposed to have taken place 20 plus years ago. Okay, in 2002. And there's some letters. Letters, I'd better save them. I don't want the removal people to throw them away. Let's see. A letter Nora wrote to Edward. Oh, Grandpa. In 1970. So, okay. A long, long time ago. My dear Edward, this trip to Paris is wearing me out, and I miss our house terribly. Yesterday for lunch, I saw some colleagues from the agency. Michelle says hi. I met some of their new architects, including a couple of very bright interns. The stench of cigarettes and cold coffee, the crumbled paper sheets, the tables covered in drawings. What a joy to find again these half-forgotten memories. I immediately felt a strange lassitude and went back to the hotel. I had to be rested to meet Helena, Fabrice's new girlfriend. Dinner was in a small bistro in Port Balliol. Oysters before... Oysters, because I absolutely love them. Helena comes from a very wealthy family, but she is quite nice, if a little uptight. You know me, I couldn't stop teasing her about that. And Fabrice and I started one of our little arguments. If you had been there, you would have found the right words to calm him down. I couldn't, so I lost my temper. Time for me to leave. It's quite late, and I would like to sleep before the next leg of my trip. Tomorrow is Nantes. After tomorrow is Quiberon. I will be back as planned next week by the 4 p.m. train. Until then, I drop a kiss on your lips. Your Nora. Aw, that's a cute sign-off. Well, I drop a kiss on your lips. Although, here at Space Cat Command, no kissing. No. Don't do it. Don't even think about it. All right, and let's see. Mimi thinks after reading this, Mom and Nora meeting. That was tense. Late 1970. She was already pregnant with me. 1970. So apparently this character that we're kind of playing here is roughly 30 years old. Okay. And then there's another one. Oh, this is from... Hold on. This first one was in 1970. And then this is 8 years later. Okay, okay. I am taking the time to write down these few words in the hope that you will be able to forgive your son. After our rushed exit from your house, I couldn't find the opportunity to tell you how sorry I was for the words he used. I know that Fabrice and you do not often agree, but I dare to believe that between a child and their parents, there must be a form of respect which should not be broken. I also believe that this whole scene was not a good show for my little Mimi. Obviously, you have the right to see her. I wish for my daughter to have exciting and meaningful moments with her grandparents. She must grow up knowing she can count on you as much as she can count on us. I would request from you to not disclose this letter or its content to Fabrice. Thank you, your daughter-in-law, Helena. 1978, the year before Grandpa died. I think Dad and Grandpa got into a fight. That was the last time they spoke. That is a difficult and complicated experience. Not that you should live your life out of fear of negative things happening, but I do think it's important to try to always be on the right terms with the people you love. You're allowed to be angry at somebody, but you can be angry at someone and make sure they know that you still love them. And I think so long as you do that, you can move through a relationship without regret, because there's that communication and respect. At least I think so. I think that's important. Because, yeah, what a shame. Yeah. You're parting the last time her dad and grandfather talked. It was an argument. The letters, I've got a feeling they'll help me remember my past. Okay, so the lack of memory is a real thing. She's saying in the intro of this that she only has memories from post-13-year-old herself. And her time, I can tell just by the size of her character in the previous stuff that she is not 13. She's younger than that in the flashback that we got. Okay, enough of that. Let's get back to the drawer.
What?
An old camera. My old camera. Alright, this camera does confuse me. It looks more like, I don't even know what. It's sharp-cornered. Has like wood paneling. Oh, and it pulls up. So it's a folding camera. The lens is at the front here. Fun upweight. It's some sort of old-fashioned Polaroid camera. Rotate. I guess this is the flash at the top here. I don't even know what to describe. That is quite the shape. Super flat on the bottom and then kind of hunchback like a buffalo. Oh, I have to attach the clips to it. There we go. And there's a little, like, lanyard thing. Oh, and is this...
So,
film, I guess? That cassette-like thing we just stuck in there? Click on the red button. Got it. I have taken a picture of my fingers. No, I don't know yet. It's just flashed at me, though. Oh, it works after all these. Okay, wait. Oh, we're getting... Oh, back into the time vortex. There's the cassette tape with the snowflakes on it. Some folded up letters. A lot of bubbles. The camera.
It's almost 9. Time for breakfast.
I remember how hard it was the first few days, far from home.
Oh, interesting. For a brief moment there when she was talking, the vibrant warmth of the room kind of spotlighted in and everything else faded to gray. But it's now back to the very warm, orangey sort of tones. I'm guessing this time it's just early morning. It looks like there's a little star for me to interact with to change my clothes. I didn't have to choose. I got my hat and my little shorts and white tank top on. Nora says, breakfast's ready. Maybe kind of glum says, right, time to go down. Have breakfast with Grandma in the kitchen. Oh, a little piece of text has appeared that says sunbeam. I don't seem to be able to click on it. Oh, wait, maybe I just did. Okay. A little UI interface just popped up. Hold on. What did I catch a sunbeam? What was that about? Oh, yeah, okay. There's apparently 3 other words. There's little shadows for 3 other words in chapter 2. Let's get through this. Let's see what happens downstairs. Do I still feel the same about these pictures? Do I still say boring? No, I just say pictures. What else? Not amused by pictures. Breakfast is on the table. Oh, a little question mark has popped up. There's a cassette here. You've collected a new tape. I see some honey in a jar, some bread, a bowl, some fruit maybe. Oh, we got a better close-up. Do you want a drink? What do you usually have at home? Bitter, sad. Two words have appeared here. Sad. I don't want coffee. I'm like 7. Give me some sad juice, please. Oh, this juice hurts my teeth. It's from a farm near here. Real apple juice. The picture for Nora here looks a little bit exasperated. She's recovered. She looks normal again. It says, hungry? I've made some toast. Lost. There's bread there in this image. Oh, along with a nice little vase of flowers. I can click on the word lost where the bread is. And I draw it to my side here. I can choose... Each topping has a word related to it. I don't know if I want to click on the words or the food items. Deep, alone, and fear. Apparently jam is fear, butter is deep, and honey is alone. Now, if I was left to my own devices, I would honestly, I'm curious what you'd put on your toast with these 3 options available to you. I would go butter and honey, personally. Especially if the toast is warm still. That sounds so good. Close second is butter and jam, though. I will go with honey on my toast, because I'm 7, and 7-year-olds... Ooh, I'm actually painting it onto the toast. How fun. So dark. Is the honey old? It's chestnut honey, dear. Can I have some cereal? I bought the cereal for you, but it isn't good. Dreadful ingredients. But I like it. Your mother insisted. It's full of sugar. Mimi, really? You can have a little bit, no more. Okay. Habits. My cereal is my habits. Okay. Wonder what the message is that the developers are trying to give us right now. Still a little bit kind of trying to understand what the story is that they're trying to tell. All right, take some cereal. Oh, I need to go to this side because it's only tilting this way. Oh no, I spilled the cereal everywhere. Why isn't it going into the... Why isn't it going into the bowl? It's pouring it out onto my pants. Like, where is it going? Why isn't it going into the bowl? What happens if I just keep doing this? Is this whole screen going to eventually turn cereal yellow? Pour yourself a bit of cereal, they said. What could go wrong, they said. Okay, controls are not... Oh. Did I actually do it? It would appear that I have emptied the box. How do I put this down now? There we go. Come on, I told you the cereal is really bad for you. It's fine, Grandma. I just poured it all out onto my lap. I didn't eat it. Oh no. Emotions are running high in little young Mimi right now. What's wrong, Mimi? I'm okay or not hungry. Neither of those are the truth. I'm positive. I do like how the cereal covers up the words not hungry, so I'm gonna click on that one. I'm not hungry. The food tastes weird. But you used to like the breakfast here. I don't anymore. Hate here, friends, home. It seems like the friends has been a reoccurring thought of just wanting to see my friends. Yeah, so I'll click the word friends. I want to see my friends. We're supposed to spend the summer together, sweetie. It's unfair. I know you miss your parents. And your friends. Yes. Let's go out. Let's do something. Just the two of us. What do you think? I would like that.
She would usually have snapped or shouted, but she gave me something.
Again?
I could tell she was forcing herself to be nice.
While the voiceover was happening, there was only color right around the character. And everything else was faded to like sepia tones, just like grayed out almost. Can I run past my grandma? I don't even know where we're going. I can.
I remember now.
Going down a hill.
We would be walking down to the river. She'd be quiet, lost in her thoughts. My father hated it when I did that. He probably hated his mother too when she was like that. The river, the pebbles, the cold, cold water. The Dordogne.
The Dordogne. Yay! I've unlocked a new location, the riverbanks, and I got a cute little sticker of me in a canoe. I couldn't really talk over the dialogue, but it's really pretty beautiful. The watercolored forest, the little stone pathways and everything, and the green. I did also like the fact that during that, it's basically a cutscene, I still had character control. I could move the character around. I was a little bit tempted to just stop moving to wait to see what would happen, but I'll leave that up to you if you get this game. Ooh, it's pretty. The view is gorgeous from the middle of the river, but here, take this. Alright, what is my grandma giving me? Oh, that's the camera that I found in the drawer before. Whoops, okay. Slightly. Yay! Get the camera. You've collected the camera. Ooh, a camera. It was your grandfather's, and now it's yours. Really? Tiny-eyed, shocked-faced Mimi? Smiling Nora, look around you. The view is just spectacular. Mimi says, I'll get a picture from the middle of the river. Alright, so I guess that means... This is interesting because while I'm playing a game, I am essentially following through a bit of a railroad, in a sense. There's not a lot of exploration to really be had. I'm just doing kind of what I'm told. I'm clicking to hop from rock to rock, kind of needlessly. This is a little bit of a strange UI choice and gameplay choice. I have to walk to the edge of the rock and then click, and then walk to the edge of the rock and click. But that's okay. They're trying to make it more immersive, I think. Alright, a little icon with an eyeball. I guess that's where I take the picture. Oh, that is beautiful. So they've animated the water and added distortions and stuff, but this bridge here and the like tree scraps and everything is still very much watercolor. Aside from, I just want to point this out, there's one 3D rock that's textured a little differently. It's very gray and feels just like a standard 3D asset. Like they forgot to texture that one big rock. It just doesn't have the same kind of modeled watercolor texture to it. And Mimi goes, ooh. All right, Mimi, first you have to focus on your subject. All right, so got my camera out, and I can... Ooh. Okay, so looking over here to the side, I can see some trees. I can't look any further over. I mean, there are hot air balloons over there. How can I not want to take pictures of hot air balloons? Only then can you take your picture, and voila! I want to take a higher up picture. I want the picture of the balloons and on the water. This is the best I can do.
Okay.
Oh, and there you go. There's my picture. And there's the red and purple and green balloons. I love hot air balloons. I've never been in one, but if I was given the opportunity, I totally would. Look, we've got company. Why don't you take a photo of those hot air balloons up there? I just did. Oh my God, there's more. Okay. Where's my grandmother? There she is. I'm gonna take a picture of her as an act of loving defiance.
Darn.
Oh, I can't. What?
Darn.
Why can't I? Do I have to take a picture? Is this forcing me to take pictures? I'm gonna point it directly at the sun.
Okay.
Art. This glaring bright sunlight and like the bottoms of a couple of hot air balloons. Because the game would not allow me to do anything but take a picture of a hot air balloon. I'm assuming that's for, you know, storytelling purposes, but it's all right. One last picture before we head home.
So,
Now can I take a picture of her? Oops. Alright, so... There we go.
Okay.
I did it. I took a picture of my grandmama. Fantastic. And don't forget, you only have a limited number of photos. Okay. Let's put it away then and continue onwards. Your holidays got off to a bit of a rough start. Aw, they're sitting, looks like they've moved over. They've hung out by the river for a while, and Mimi is sitting on a rock and Nora's leaning up against a fallen tree. I do hope you're feeling better, sweetie. I think today was, complicated but pretty good, sunny or fun. I think, I want to think like a small child and just say fun, because oftentimes whatever's happened the most recently is what feels like has happened the whole day. So let's go with fun. Today was fun. That was a cute gap-toothed smile. Aw. I'm glad, sweetie. What kind of pictures are you going to take with the camera? Oh, she's got a bit of like a sassy, challenging look, Nora does right now. We're zooming in. River, nature, you. Oh, I've done a little bit of all of these things. I don't imagine a small child being like, I'm just gonna take pictures of you, Grandmama. That seems unnatural. I don't think I'd just want to take pictures of the river. I think I'd go to nature, pictures of flowers and bugs and stuff. I've actually done that. It's very, very fun. Pictures of nature. There's so much to see, Mimi, my love. I tell you what, why don't we note all your ideas down in the binder? Decorate, poetry, sticker. Stickers are my love language. I'm sure I can find the right sticker for the binder. Sounds good, sweetie. What do you say we put more headings in your binders? You can create some great pages. Create my first page for the binder. Craft your own page. Okay. There you go. Here you can create your own page with all the memories you get. All right, so this is craft your own page. Oh, wait, creation and pages. Okay, so we have 4 different tabs at the top now. I think we're in the pages one. When you're happy with your page, you can move it here and it will become a part of the binder. Oh, I mean, yes, that's how binders work. How about creating your first page? I'll leave you to it. All right. There's a pen, there's a flower, there's a photograph, and then there's a grayed out audio. So let's take the photograph. Let's pick this one. Create a new page, I guess. Click yes. I want to put this off. Oh, good. I was going to say I want to put this off center. I want to like rotate it, you know? There we go. Add this sticker. Like I'm in it. Right there. Oh yeah. And then sunbeams soft on my skin. Ooh, poetry. Sunbeams soft on my skin. I open my arms toward the sun, recharged by a warm sunbeam. I want all 3 of these lines. Sunbeams soft on my skin. You need 2 more words to complete the poem. Oh, I see. Oh, sunbeams soft on my skin. I sense sadness in my hands. Wow, that sounds exactly like something deep for a 5-year-old, or like not 5, like a 7-year-old or 10 maybe. I wonder how old I am in this. All right, sunbeams soft on my skin. I sense sadness in my hands. I must admit, it is fun. Okay, this can get goofy. I see. Sunbeams soft on my skin. I sense sadness in my hands. I only have my eyes to cry. That is epic. Yes. Yes. 100%. We got this. That is my page. Nailed it. Wild. This binder was a connection between your grandfather and me as I write emo poetry by a beautiful river. I think he would have loved seeing you using it. I miss him. Oh, I do too, my dear. I do too. Still sitting by that river and the rock. Oh, the swirlies are happening. The memory's finishing. There's the box of cereal, blobs, hot air balloon, toothpaste, toothbrush, the picture by the river, a bowl.
Letters from the past, poems, pictures, postcards.
What's that?
You want to feel? The little cat has popped out. I'm looking at them from my bedroom window. Kitty go meow.
Oh, it must be Nora's cat.
I hope someone's been feeding the cat while this has been going on.
She looks hungry.
Remember me mentioning that I saw a box of what looked like cat food?
What's that noise? I'd better
That's
check.
a cat meowing, lady. Alright, I'm outside and downstairs somehow.
How did you...
The cat is pushing itself into a broken screen window.
I'll
in
help
the
you. Stay still,
garage.
little one.
She's sneaking up on the cat. Oh, she has helped the cat out and is holding it.
Hello, Missy.
There's a key on the cat's collar.
No.
And the cat- Cat got
I
the
wasn't
clothes
very
out.
brave there. I must be hungry. And I need that key.
Wonder what the key on the cat's collar is for. Alright, well, we're at chapter 3. And I think that's probably a really good spot to stop this for our, I like to call these little tastings, but you know, a little dip into the game. Let's just check our text. Oh, who the heck is Dom? I got a message from somebody else. Oh, oops, I didn't answer them. Thinking about you, says Dom. Is this a significant other, a friend? I have no idea. Hopefully this whole house thing won't be too complicated, and I'm going to answer with it's hard instead of I can manage, because I personally believe in being fairly open about what you're feeling. And I'll close it at that. And yeah, we're in the backyard of the house. We just got attacked by a cat because we did our very bad job of cat wrangling. I think those scratches were well deserved according to the Space Cat Command Code of Conduct. But yeah, I think that wraps up this tasting. Let's hop over to the menu again. And oh, we've unlocked the ability to replay some chapters of the game. I enjoy this game. I think it's very sweet. It's peaceful and pensive, and it's clearly trying to tell a story. I think it's also beautiful. I've always been a little bit particular when it comes to watercolor. I think it's very beautiful, filled with the kind of wild expression, because the water sort of flows where it wants to, and you guide it. But how exactly the ink is going to spread on the page is always the tiniest bit of a mystery, unless maybe you're a real master, which I've never been. But I think artistically it's really beautiful. It seems to be telling an interesting and sweet story. I'm not a huge fan of some of the gameplay elements of the game. My honest opinion. I don't like the 3D kind of grab and spin this with your mouse kind of motion. It feels unnatural, and once the game picks up that you're doing it, it kind of takes over for you, and that doesn't feel very good somehow. So some of the actual interaction felt kind of off. There were a few moments where I was a little lost, but honestly, I think that was my fault. I think all in all, this is a really cozy, sweet game. Yeah. I try to think about what other kind of thoughts I have. What are your thoughts? After seeing this far, do you think you want to give it a play? Do you want to see me play more of it? And then I guess in the asking questions for you to leave replies to in the comments, I have a couple others. This is a exploration in making game videos that you don't need to watch. So if you happened to have done that, if you experienced this game with eyes closed, so to speak, whether you were driving, AFK doing chores while listening, or and actually, especially if you're blind, I'm trying to make these videos accessible to blind people because I realize they don't exist. I could not find any videos of anything like this. Please, if you are visually impaired and you watched this video to this point, I would love your feedback. I am brand new to trying to make this kind of content, and I am sure there is so much room for me to grow. I will learn so much through this. So please help teach me. Tell me what you wish to hear that I'm not doing, or if there were spots where you felt lost or were wondering what was happening and I let you down, or if, other side, I was talking too much and I can relax. I'm trying, and maybe I'm trying too hard, and I would just love your feedback, honestly. That's kind of it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if you're still here, please subscribe below to the YouTube video to join Space Cat Command. This is Spork of Love signing out, and I hope that I see you next time. Thank you. Bye.